What's up, world? It's your boy Tommy Mav, and this inexplicable little stain on my video is my son, who just had to bring this junk over here right when my video started. I can't help it, regardless of the situation. It's your boy Tommy Mav. I came here to talk about the whole who's better out of LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard situation. Who's playing better? Who's playing better right now? A lot of people say Kawhi. A lot of people say LeBron. Some people say Giannis. Some people are saying James Harden. James Harden. I'll break down the four. James Harden is not playing great. He's playing terrible. If I was Russell Westbrook, I would hang him from a tree. I'm being real. He is killing Russell Westbrook. I have never thought I would be in a situation where I say they need to let Russ shoot me. Russ is playing way more efficiently in that offense than he is. He constantly shoots them in the holes because he does not care. James Harden does not care about winning the game. He does not care about winning any game. If he wins the game, it is completely incidental. It's completely just. It has nothing to do with his aim is to get points. His aim is to get shine. His aim is to make himself the done dollar. He doesn't care about the team. Yeah, guys are cold as hell when he's not playing. You should and don't let him play a terrible team and he know he can just shoot 1,000 shots. That guy just comes down and just throws up bad shot after bad shot. Chris Paul gone, and it has been horrible. Because Russell Westbrook clearly is not the alpha there that he was in OKC to be able to take over and run it like it's his team. And he's a passing player, so he's going to put in, he's going to do what he can do. But if I'm the Rockets, I'm keeping Russell Westbrook. James Harden, I think he's a dime a dozen. I can get anybody who can shoot 50 shots. The guy's shooting 30, 40%. I can get anybody to do that. I'm supposed to pat you on the back because you shooting 40 shots a game and missing 20 of them. I mean, it's like, dude, you missing 30 shots a game, making 15, and we plotting you on the back. You shooting 13 free throws and made 12 out of the 40 shots you shot. Meanwhile, your teammates are cold. They can't get in the rhythm because they can't make a shot. It's like I'm gonna get in the rhythm when I make one. Last time I shot the ball was at the beginning of the quarter, and then he throws one of these ugly ass passes when you going out of the bounce. Yeah. The guy's catching the ball. The hell I'm supposed to do with this? There's like 3 seconds on the shot clock. The guy just heave up the shot, messing his own shooting percentage up. Then he goes and hides on defense while this man playing his heart out, just for him to go down there and throw up another hero ball 3 seconds later. And I saw Russ a couple times looking at like, if he don't get this one, cost us the game. Tossing the ball up. And they sitting up there like, well, that's Russ. I'm like, no, Russ is the good factor in this situation. Russ is playing within the team. He's the only one that gets everybody else involved. Russ West only shoots when he has to. I never thought I would see a situation where I would be like, Russell Westbrook needs the ball more. That guy is terrible. James Harden was terrible last. He was the reason why they got kicked out of the finals with Chris Paul. That's why Chris Paul left. Because he is the reason why they lose. He don't care. He does not care. He doesn't give zero F's about winning the game. James Harden wants to be the name on the marquee. He want to get 40 points a game. He want to break all Kobe Bryant's records, even though he shot 30 times more than Kobe shot per game. Gets 30 more free throws than Kobe Bryant did because it's like people are like, why does he get so many free throws? Well, the reason why LeBron and other guys don't get as many free throws is because they're not going ever. You got to think, how many possessions do a team get per game, right? So if you get about 13 shots, that means 13 free throws. That's around 6 fouls, right? You get hundreds of possessions. You get about 100 possessions probably in a game, right? I'm probably overestimating it, but I'll say around 100. Something like 22 possessions per quarter, probably a little over 100. A little around 100. Somewhere between 80 and 100, right? If he's taking 60 or 70 of those possessions, he's either taking it to the rim to get fouled or shooting It does not surprise anybody that he would get that many free throws because sooner or later somebody's going to foul him because he has the ball so much. And he does not care about anybody else hot in any type of rhythm. Last time somebody will shoot, you will see Arthur Ripple, that man shoot in the first quarter, won't shoot again until third. You'll see Gordon, who should be highlighted in that offense. With him and Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook uses PJ Tucker, he uses Gordon, he uses Rivers because he's limited as a shooter. So he knows he has to depend on those guys to make up for what he falls short. James Harden does not think he lacks at anything. Dude, Russell Westbrook could shoot, he was averaging 40 points a game when he was on OKC because he was shooting 30 times a game. You doing the same thing. So how much are we supposed to be giving you at this point? So no, James Harden is not close to no MVP nor somebody that anybody should be talking about. They need to put his ass in a straight jacket, throw him off a roof because he is terrible. He's terrible. Watch that guy. He is the worst, most inefficient player and the only person that kept him in check was Chris Paul. Now Chris Paul gone, him and Russell Westbrook are gonna bump heads because Russell Westbrook is already starting to get tired of them losing games. With Russell Westbrook have to basically pull them out of fire by getting a steal or grabbing a rebound because he's going around throwing up a Hail Mary shot with 4 people on it. They're trapping him to get the ball out of him. He just bends over and take it up 5-6 seconds instead of just giving up the ball. And I understand if you hot, then yeah, let's do that. But his shot's not even falling. Like he'll have 5 straight misses, and you'll see him doing it still. It's like, dude, we losing. We're going down by 10, and you still taking bad shots. Like I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? You can tell Russell Westbrook, like, dude, come on, man. Like, we are a team. You killing us right now. Like, dude, some nights you just don't have it. Give the ball up. You have somebody right now who can take over the offense. You do not have to shoot up hero balls. You got Austin Rivers. You got PJ Tucker. You got Capella. You got all these guys who can contribute. Let them contribute. We don't need you scoring 40 points on 50 shots. Kyrie Irving found that out in Brooklyn at the beginning of the year. He tried that crap. And Brooklyn started losing every game. You see now, Kyrie's not as thick as he is. Kyrie's smart. Kyrie started realizing, look, I can score 37 points when we lose. So maybe I need to trust my teammates more. And he's doing that. And Brooklyn is starting to have a resurgence because he's doing it. He's playing within the system now. And they're winning now. Derrick Rose for the Pistons. You don't, like I said, I think the most overrated person is a superstar. I think I think it's tied to superstar. There's superstars like Luka Doncic, LeBron James, GIannis, Russell Westbrook, guys who are superstars because they do so many great things. And then there's superstars like Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. They're just shooters, and they take the high volume. I take Kawhi. Kawhi is not a high volume shooter. He's a very efficient player. Paul George normally is a pretty efficient player as well, but he can get into those slumps where he really is just a shooter too. So my point is they don't help the people around them build and become great players. They just shoot. And so their point per game is up, but their team is sucking because they're terrible. You know, look at Devin Booker. Devin Booker has always used his team to his detriment at times because, you know, he should be averaging 40, 50 points a game if he was shooting like James Harden. But Devin Booker's a smarter player. James Harden is purely just a volume shooter. And because he's an okay shooter, he can take 50 shots and he's gonna make half of them. At least 30% of them. And because he makes 30% of them, and it gets bumped up, because sometimes he gets layups and everything else. So my point is he's gonna make at least some of them, and then his point per game, all you gotta do is make 10 out of the 50 shots he shoots. And he's already at 20 points. So when he's at 30, and at the end of the night, they say he played a great game when he shot 30 shots and made 5. It's not a great game. That's a terrible game, and it's taking everybody else out of the game. They're not getting their shots off. They're not doing anything because they can't get the ball. But anyway, so no, James Harden, no. Giannis, Antetokounmpo, Terran Love, Kyle Korver got with him in the offseason, worked on that 3-point shot. It is deadly. It was deadly. His 3-point shot was coming on pretty well because they gave Giannis a lot of flack for that series with Toronto. But people don't realize it wasn't. Giannis was shooting. Giannis was shooting threes in that series. He was actually doing pretty good at shooting threes. The problem is they just didn't have firepower to play with Toronto Raptors. But Giannis is playing really well. I love his game. Love the way it's evolving. You can tell the difference between somebody who takes that crap serious because he could turn to Dwight Howard, who is also playing great this year. But he could have turned to Dwight Howard, just all back to the basket, athletic freak, and just see how far that took him. And probably would have took him pretty far. But you can tell he's more of a Blake Griffin. Like he's the guy who's a gym rat. And that's what he did. He was just like LeBron, he got with Kyle Korver, and his shot has been falling. So I have no problem with Giannis being talked about in the MVP discussion. Great player. They had a couple bad losses, and their game shouldn't have been as close as it was, but it definitely wasn't because of any fault of Giannis. So, Giannis balling. Kawhi Leonard balling. Defensively, offensively, very active, being more of he's not LeBron, but he's being somewhat of a play creator for the team. So I have no problem with people thinking that Kawhi Leonard's man back. The load management thing, and you can't do that. You're not going to be in no discussion doing that. You shouldn't even be talking about no best player in the game because the best player of the game actually plays the game. You can't take games off because that kind of makes it so it's an unfair comparison. This guy's played 5 games in the last the last 8 days. You play 1. It's not really a fair comparison to be talking about your game versus his when LeBron is playing every night and you playing once every 2 or 3 nights. Kind of like what Giannis said what Drummond said to Joel Embiid a couple years ago. Like, dude, you don't even play back to backs. Do play a season and then we can talk about you being the best big man in the game. Because you ain't even you half-assing on your part. So the same thing I say about Kawhi. You gotta play. If he plays, then we'll see where that goes. But right now, no, don't put him in no discussion about nothing. What else? And LeBron, as I said before, masterpiece. LeBron has clear cut the MVP so far. AD is also playing out of his mind. You can throw him in there. But LeBron is really playing well. I think he's really doing a good job of finding a way. I mean, nobody could pull that off. There are so many pieces in that machine that need the ball, that need to play. I've never seen so many different people getting meaningful minutes. And it's purely because of him. When you take him out of that game, they clearly look discombobulated. They don't know what they're doing. They're all over the place. It just looks bad when LeBron's not on the court. AD just reverts back to where he was in New Orleans. They just double down on him and he's throwing up bad shots. It's just not, AD is just not to that point yet where he should be. He can be in there without a true point guard. Even though he's a great player and he's playing at the MVP level as well. I'm just saying at times he looks confused. He looks out of sorts. He's just too often when he doesn't have that person to play off of. They just double down on him and then he's forced to back to the basket big man. And like I said, in respect to him, he's still getting acclimated to moving parts, and he's getting better every game at finding the open man, one of those things. And I think by December, him and LeBron are going to be lockstep. That you're going to be seeing passes because AD is a very good passer. He played point guard in high school, before he hit his growth spurt. So AD is a very good passer. So that's the part of the game that a lot of Lakers players aren't seeing yet because he hasn't really gotten. He's only been in one system his entire career. So now he unlike LeBron, who's been in multiple systems and has used to playing with a superstar. This is AD's first time playing with a real co-number one option. And LeBron is treating him like number one option. LeBron tries to get him going early, tries to get the ball to him early, and then LeBron kind of plays off of him. What he lacks at when AD wants to take it outside, LeBron will go inside. When AD wants to go inside, LeBron goes outside. So they kind of play. That's why I say LeBron James is very good at finding people that play well with him. Kyrie played really well with him. Because Kyrie could give him the minutes he needed. He can go sit down. Him and Dwayne was pretty much the same player. You know what I'm saying? So they played off each other well. Bosh found his niche in that situation, and it took him a while. Third one always kind of has to find that this because they coming off of being number one option, not your third option. I mean, which at times can just regulate you to a post or a spot up shooter. So but AD has never really been in that role, so it's going to take him a little while to get acclimated. But he's a great passer. He can get the ball around people. You're going to see. Lakers fans will see how good of a passer he is when he gets more acclimated. He started realizing what his guys are supposed to be when he doesn't have to think about it. When he just, Danny Green over here, Cook over here. Howard should be cutting here. They've only played 6 games. That's why I say it's scary how good they are because their defense is the reason why they're so good. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say, y'all. Please comment. Let me know what you think. Holler at your boy. And subscribe, comment, and hit that thumbs up. All right, y'all. Peace.